What is up, guys? It's your boy Lens back at it again with a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. Before we begin the video, I'd like to ask you guys to drop a like, subscribe, and hit on the notification bell so you keep up to date with the latest One Punch Man the Strongest videos and guides. So let's get back at it. We're doing an account review today. And we're looking at Slayer's review, or if you pronounce it in the Japanese lingo, it's Sreya. So he's in server 38. Let's see how he fares against the competitive meta here. So he is top 2 in the ladder, which is very impressive. And it seems to be dominated by his club, the top 3 wise at least. And stage wise, he's top 4, nothing really impressive here. His CK is top of the table, which is really good because the CK video just came out, so it shows the importance of CK. You can actually put him at the top of the table if some of you didn't realize, because HP accounts for quite a lot of PP, but attack actually accounts for the most value for PP. And his club Annihilate is actually at the top of the table as well. So when looking at an account, I like to look at the purchase history first. So this guy, he recently told me that he hit VIP 16. So if I'm not mistaken, it was 1 week ago. So it's not a whale account, but it's somewhere between salmon and a dolphin. So he's basically spending copious amounts of money over a long period of time rather than just whaling constantly. So let's look at his main lineup. Whoa, the BP just went up. Damn. Okay, so we got 9.8 million, so it's almost 10 million. We have his Garo and his Golden Ball, which is 2 of his strongest unit attack wise, and his CK and Tank Top Master for defense. He also has a Snipe unit in Amai and Zombie Man as a healing plus tank, I would say. Zombie Man tanks the front line pretty well. So let's see how he fares in the arena. He is rank 3. So he mentioned before that he's having struggles with this top 1 and top 2. So let's actually see how he's progressed from previous modes. Let me just disable the anime so it moves faster. Okay. Oh. I wonder why he put his Metal Knight in the front. I mean, to me, it doesn't really make sense. If he put his Metal Knight at the back, he might have been better. I understand why putting CK at the back though, because Boros is a very daunting character to face. Okay, nice. He took out his Garo. Nice, actually we might get top 1. Damn. We might actually win this. Oh! So his account is actually pretty freaking good, guys. Wow, he's actually made it to champion. So just gonna farm the rest of the way. Amazing, actually. I was totally not expecting that. That's pretty sick. So he often gets hit, so it's not a surprise. It's very competitive server, it seems. And let's look at his peak actually. So he is top 5 in hero, which is very impressive, and he's top 6 in monster. So his balancing between hero and monster is actually pretty good. He's actually managed to train up both sides very well. So let's have a look at Club Challenge. Let's see how he fares against Boros. So his club has already began attacking Boros. Some of them are doing damage, some of them are not. But we'll see how this guy fares. So he's using the Janus healing strat, which is pretty common. Okay, we'll have a look and see how well he actually fares. I'm going to manual this. Usually I will auto it, but we'll see. So his Garo does pretty sick damage. Very nice. His Amai is a little bit on the weaker side. And we'll have a look at it why after this. So far so good. It's a substandard run. Need to kill Goribas by round 2. Hopefully we are lucky enough. Looks like we can. And we're going to just... Oh, here... Wow! 4 million damage from Zombie Man. Okay. This dude's packing heat. Very, very impressive, if I do say so myself. Now, I feel like his team could use a bit more AoE, even though he has good follow-up from BK and Garo. I feel like there's a severe lack in AoE. He's wholly depending on Garo to AoE the team. So, I'm not very sure if I agree with that, actually. Don't need to out here. Can just save my energy for next round actually. So his run is actually not bad. So now I can just Garo chop this. Yeah, okay. His auto run is not bad. If I have any comments, it's that I don't think that this is the optimal team to run. I think maybe Janus is overkill. I understand the logic behind it, the damage buff through his healing passive paired up with Zombie Man OP. Yes, it works, but I feel like the severe lack of AoE is a bit of a pain. Although he's having no trouble at all to clear the units, so I think that it's not that much of a pressing matter. But yeah, just my thoughts on it as a person also hitting Boros. So we'll see the total damage. It should be very, very high. Okay, 130 million. So substantial, very, very good. One of the more impressive Boros runs I've seen. The only thing more impressive than this I've seen is from Lami, who has done 500 million damage on Boros. So yeah, but he's like a mega whale, so let's not compare smaller whales to mega whales. So with that, let's have a look at his laboratory, just to have a sneak peek at how he gains so much BP, 9.8 million. So he has a total of 115 million BP just from 1.5 million BP just from laboratory. Oh my god, my brain just went Petega, man. Holy moly, that's a lot of BP. That's a lot of damage. And let's have a look at his memories. So he's actually done quite a lot of them actually. He hasn't finished. He's starting to do his Esper damage rate because the Esper meta is coming up soon, guys. And he has a few core memories that hasn't done. As per speed, heroes and monsters are done. High tech is not a priority. As per ally speed, yes, he needs to complete that. Dually speed is not in a rush. And then for his Saitama memories, he's completed the big course of Supreme for dot free and team resistance. And he's slowly working his way down. So very impressive account. Very strong. Let's do a few runs in peak. Okay, let's challenge this guy. So he's running a Tatsu MK combo. So movement speeds up Garo. Hopefully he outspeeds. Still slower than MK. But MK will die this round. So that chop value is pretty sick though, not going to lie. And movement is down. So if Tatsu doesn't one-shot my whole team here, which she does, of course she does. Why wouldn't she? Okay, so if Alloy doesn't die and he dies. Okay, good shit. Why must this game prove me wrong all the time? No, Garo Chop's gonna end me, I think. Oh, it didn't. Shit. But his Garo, zombie man was first. Ah, it was a close battle. So his team is strong. It's just that he needs to speed tune his golden ball. I think his golden ball needs to be way faster. So let's have a look at his units. Okay, so his CK. Oh, that's shocking. Okay, so I recommend that you actually go as far as possible for CK in terms of skill limit. My skill limit on CK is actually 16 currently in server 14. I've seen people go up to 20, 22, 23, which is ridiculous. So by all means, throw excess grapple books into CK. You can stop Garo at 12 or 13 actually. Limit break wise, it's 5 stars, so he should have at least 400. Okay, he's almost 400k attack. Awakening, he is 3 stars and he seems to be pushing for 4. Journey, most of it is done except for donating character shots, which is normal because you don't really need 150 defense. And his talent, he has open talent tree, piercing, sharp sword. This is ruthless, vitality, and another sharp sword. So pretty substandard runes for Garo. Let's look at his favorite character, which is Golden Ball. So his Golden Ball actually can become red quality, so it's pretty good. I'm not sure whether he wants to do it. It's actually not the best idea, but it's not a bad idea also, if he wants to utilize Golden Ball more. But it seems like he's winding down from Golden Ball because the attack value is quite low. So skill wise, his skill limit has reached 17, so that's pretty good. 7 stars. 3 star on Golden Ball. I'm not sure whether I agree on this because SR should actually be stopped at 2 stars. But if it's your main character, then by all means, no problem. Journey is completed. Talent wise, he seems to have reversed his tier 3 sigils already. He hasn't opened it, so it's a bit weird. But yeah, opening tier 3 sigils on SRs is not actually recommended. So he has 4 star on his keepsake and 3 star on his badge. I'm not sure whether I agree with the insignia. I've learned recently that if he's not in your main lineup or he doesn't really need the HP, you don't really need to use not really need to SAC insignias because it's more or less a waste of SACs. So he can actually earn a lot of SACs to put into his main characters from his sub characters. So gears, his zombie man has full primal attack set. And his damage is 225. So it's pretty freaking good. I'm not going to lie. It could be better if this was an attack percentage orange purple. Or if any of these were orange, but it is what it is. And his Amai is on the weaker side. 2 HP substats. So it seems like his gear luck is a little bit lacking. But he seems to have very good gear for Tank Top Master though. So that's a good thing, good news. He's got perfect knight set for Golden Ball. This will actually be really good on King, but unfortunately this account does not have King. His Garo is running a gangster set, so he's running follow-up Garo and he's playing crit. So yeah, not bad. But I don't necessarily agree with this. I prefer a broken set Garo over a gangster setup, just because it's more versatile. You can actually get more done, and it's easier to get a full set of orange. So he has one, but I don't think you should swap with the crit though. Damage rate I think is usable. Other than that, he doesn't seem to have very good oranges. So that's a little bit sad. And he has 2 orange gears on suit. Wow. And they are both percentages. Okay, that's really extremely good luck. And yeah, let's have a look at his main character buff gears. So attack bonus and HP. So not bad for a hero buff gear on Garo. Crit. Wow, okay, this dude rolled the mother load on his grapple gear. Triple crit. So what's his crit value? 71%, so that's pretty good. If his crit gear was an orange gear, it definitely would be around 80%. And unfortunately, he doesn't have a good special buff gear, so that's a bit sad. Damage rate reduced, defense reduced defense. So that's what's actually holding him back. For his main CK, HP attack bonus, HP bonus. So this is very good. HP percent grappler, HP and hit. So also decent. And HP percent on dragon, damage rate, HP attack damage rate. So not the best. Preferably HP damage rate will be better. Attack is just a substandard value on CK. Mostly HP on hit. So he can actually input a class A buff gear on his Golden Ball. So I will just do that for him. And seems to be very good. His buff gear seems to be focused on the right characters, which is his 2 mains. You should not try to buff gear your whole team unless you have a lot of money. Just focus your buff gear on 1 to 2 characters at a time. Once you're satisfied with it, then move on to the next character. What I mean by this is that investing SACs and upgrading them, because I think if you try to do multiple characters and try to watch multiple characters at the same time, your diamond reserve will really run dry. So overall, it's a very good account. I would say it can contest quite well with the higher servers if we're talking about him versus the same spending range. Most probably he can deal enough damage competitively to be considered a threat in the early servers. So once again, thank you Slayer for letting me review your account. It's a very good account. My recommendations are you just focus more on Garo, and if you intend to push Golden Ball, I suggest you to stop for now, because after this will be the signal of AoE meta. So you have Goketsu, you have Gyoro, you have Phoenix Man, which is a 3-hit character, you have Awakened Terrible Tornado, and the likes. You have Genos. So if you want a greater AoE hero, then by all means get any of the characters I previously mentioned, from the hero side at least. Or if you want to start playing more towards the monster side, you can get Goketsu, you can get Phoenix Man. That's all from me. Thank you once again. Till we meet again. Peace.